Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's currently Monday morning. I was thinking about today making this video as a productive week in my life. I received a lot of positive feedback from my previous video as well as on Instagram that you guys would like an updated day in the life of like my work life, Bodytek, and all that jazz. So I'm thinking about making this video for that purpose. Another thing I want to do is this week is pretty active. I have a lot going on. I have orientation going on this week. I also have to update my flu shot as well as get a PPD test. If you don't know what a PPD test is, it's where you get tested to see if you're positive or negative for tuberculosis. Just a quick update. I decided to volunteer at a hospital. I've always wanted to work at a hospital. I've always wanted to volunteer at a hospital as a social worker, but I never got that chance in grad school. I've applied to a lot of positions at hospitals around the Florida area, and I've never meet their qualifications because I don't have experience in that. So I'm hoping volunteering at the hospital, not only will it give me the opportunity to give back to my community, but it'll also help me gain that experience that I need for the near future, where I can reapply, where I can say, hey, look, I volunteer at a hospital, I received this experience, that experience, I've done this and that. So killing two birds with one stone, I guess you can say. But I'm really looking forward to doing my community service there at this hospital. I've heard great things about the hospital. Their hospitality is amazing, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity, you know. I also have to prep for a phone interview that I have tomorrow, Tuesday morning. I just need to, for this job in particular, this is my top job that I've always wanted. And, you know, so I'm presented this opportunity to have a phone interview with them. So I'm not going to treat this like any other job. I really want to prep. I really want to, you know, ask myself, okay, what are the possible questions they will ask me, and how can I answer this, and how can I say this the best way, and stuff like that. So that's what I'll be doing today. I also have a few things that I need to do, like little admin stuff, and obviously PETA is bored. Yeah, so I'm hoping this video will be like a week in my life, but then also give you guys like an update on what's been going on, because obviously it's been a pretty rocky start for the year. I would say it's not my best year. But you know, I'm staying positive. I'm doing the best that I can, and yeah, we'll see where it goes from here. So far I've applied to one job for the day, and the way, for me, I like to be organized. I don't know if you guys do, but when I apply to jobs, I like to keep track of the jobs that I've applied to, when I've applied to them, and like the position and like the status and stuff like that. So I've applied to based on my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet. I've applied to at least over 100 jobs in the Florida area, and some of them are like in DC, the Maryland DC area. Some are in North Carolina. So it's not just only in Florida, but I feel like I've saturated my resume all over the Miami area. So I've applied to one job for the day. I tried to set a goal of applying for at least 3 to 5 jobs for the day. That way I feel like I've been productive, I've been doing what I need to do, and in many ways I'm not just like sending out my resume and my cover letter. Based on the job, I tailor my resume and my cover letter to that specific job, you know. So I've been doing that lately, and so far I've applied to one. I need to look up at least 4 or 5 more just to be safe. Yeah, so right now I think I'm going to call the hospital to see what I need to do to schedule my PPD test so I can get that rolling, because once I get my shot and my test result out the way, then that's when I can purchase the uniform to volunteer. I can sit with the supervisor, the volunteer supervisor, and to see where she can put me. I'm hoping once I build that relationship with the hospital, I will be able to volunteer in the social work department as well, just to help them out. I can gain some experience, build rapport, network a bit, and then go from there. That's my plan. Obviously for me, because I don't have experience in the healthcare setting, I'm volunteering to build that experience as well as networking. But to be honest, don't do it in like not a vindictive way, but like don't do it in the sense where like your main goal is to like get your foot through the door and like to network and be like, okay, I have my hook in, I'm gonna apply for a job because I volunteered here for so and so amount of time. My ultimate goal is obviously to give back to the community. I find community service very enjoyable. It makes me feel good, and I like to, not to say like that, but I like serving my community. I've always done that ever since I was little, and that's something that I will continue doing. So just, I guess, for like a resume professional development advice, if you don't have experience in an area where you can see yourself working at, volunteer there. A lot of organizations are open for volunteers. It's free labor, but then you're also gaining that experience as well. So just to give you guys an idea of my spreadsheet, I blacked out the places that I've applied for, but so you guys can see, like, this is my spreadsheet, right? And they're color coded for specific reasons. Like the reds obviously means that I was denied. They went with another candidate. The gray area is where like I haven't heard back from them, and this dates back to like November, December, so I just assumed that they went with another person, or my application just got lost in their application pool. Orange means that they're not filling that position, so they decide to cancel that, as well as the yellow. Well, no, the yellow and the dandelion color, I believe I dropped it, meaning like I just decided not to move forward with the application. Green means I received the offer, like that, the dark green, and the light green is where I am in the phone interview process. And the blues, you'll see like a few pastel blue colors. It means that I reapplied for the positions, and most of the blues and the reds are like the hospitals. Actually, majority of them are either the federal government or the hospitals that I applied for. So this is what my spreadsheet looks like, and as you can see, some of them were in North Carolina. Majority of them are in Florida, obviously. I have a few DC, Maryland area. But yeah, so this is how I keep track of my jobs that I've applied for, and I hope this will help you guys as well.
Trigger crunch. You're all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Explosive, all the way up. Explosive, right? Work that opposite knee, opposite elbow. And number two, lying down, knee tucks. All right? Station 2, exercise 1. Ropes together, rope slams. The key with rope slams is not always just moving your shoulders. Use your entire body, squat up and down. Use that momentum, it's a full body movement. Number 2, battle rope waves. That's more on the shoulders. 3 on the TRX. Exercise 1 is a gator. Your palms are facing each other. For gators. Then rotate your wrists over. Gators. Alright, your palms are always facing each other. Number 2 is a squat. Elbows high, bicep curl. Squat, elbows high, bicep curl.
guys, what's going on? It's currently Tuesday morning. I didn't get much footage in from, well, I tried to get as much footage in from Bodytek as much as possible, but once I came back, we literally just fixed meal prep. We watched Harry Potter. I think we're on like a Harry Potter series now. Like, we've been watching The Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prison of Azkaban. Now we're on the Goblet of Fire. So I think we're on a whole binge watch for Harry Potter right now. But yeah, so it's Tuesday morning. I have 3 phone interviews to do today, so I won't be able to go out as much because they're kind of spread out throughout the day. So I have one in 15 minutes. It's with the hospital that I would love to work for. So I'm just going to prep a little bit for that, kind of do a quick research on their core values and try to see or come up with possible answers that they would possibly ask me. So that's probably my plan for today. I may even try to squeeze a light cardio lifting workout around 3 or 4-ish, and then obviously we have Bodytek in the evening. So that's going to be my plan for today. And obviously apply for more jobs and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get to it. Hey guys, what's going on? So I just finished my first interview. I think it went really well. She liked my responses, so she's going to forward my application to the leadership hiring team. So I should be expecting an email or a phone call from them within the next 24-48 hours. So very excited about it. I know I need to do more research in terms of like behavioral scenarios. That's because that's mainly what she was asking me about, and it kind of sucks because I used majority of my examples was through PACE. I couldn't use much of Agape because I haven't started, so that kind of really sucks. But yeah, so I'm honestly really hoping for the best. I'm looking forward to meeting with them, and I just need to do my research. So yeah, so that's done. Now I have 2 more interviews to do, and I think I'm going to clean up the place a bit, do some research, do some editing, and yeah, let's get to it.